We got on some $200 shoes, and we think that means something.
Teacher!
We got the latest iPhone, and we balling. We got a nice car.
Bring it out!
But we live in the ghetto.
Bring it out!
I mean, what sense does that make? You're taking a $60,000 car to a Section 8 apartment. That don't make any sense at all.
Bring it out!
None. All right, so again, the Bible says we should not be celebrating Christmas. But why are we celebrating Christmas? Can we get Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15? We celebrate Christmas because we have forgotten the laws of the Most High God. So therefore, we do what we know, we do what we are taught. And what we were taught is the ways of the heathen. So read this.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
The Bible says, if it will come to pass, future tense, something will happen if we don't listen to the words of God, which is this Bible. Read.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
So we need to follow all the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God, and if we don't, read.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
That curses will come upon us and overtake us. So my brother, are curses a good thing or a bad thing? A curse is a good thing or a bad thing? A curse is a bad thing. So if we don't follow the laws of the Most High God, curses were going to come upon us and overtake us. Read verse 37.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
The Bible says we become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword. People look at us nowadays like these can't be the children of God. These can't be God's chosen people. They walk around here killing each other. They're drunk, high on drugs. They're not following God's laws. They don't even know who their God is. They serve a white Jesus. They don't know who God is in the Bible. Read that from the top again.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb.
A proverb. A proverb is a wise saying. Black people ain't never on time for anything. They all love chicken and watermelon. That's what they say about us.
Right.
We become a proverb. Read.
And a byword.
A byword. Black people in America are actually Israelites from the tribe of Judah. We call ourselves black. We call ourselves African American. Some of us just call ourselves American. That's not who we are. We have become a byword. We stopped calling ourselves what the Most High God called us, and now we call ourselves what America calls us, which is African American or black. Black is a color in a crayon box. Africa is a continent, not a country. It's not a nation, it's a continent. And America, you can't be from two places at the same time. African American, you can't be African American. You are an Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
And you give me verse 46.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
The they are the curses of this Bible. The curses will be upon you for a sign. Just read in verse 37, one of the curses would be you will become a byword. So you are no longer known as the children of Israel from the tribe of Judah. Now you're known as black. That is a curse. Read.
And for a wonder.
And for a wonder. Again, this world looks at you like these can't be God's chosen people. Just look how they act. Read.
And upon thy seed forever.
And upon the children of Israel forever. These curses are still going on today. That's how we know who the children of Israel are. Read, continue.
Verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
So because we chose not to serve the Most High God with joy and gladness for all that he gave us, what would happen? Read.
For the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Therefore, we now must serve our enemies. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Which God sent against us. God sent these enemies against us. And what? Read.
In hunger.
We now have to serve these enemies in hunger. So when you're hungry, my brother, who do you go to for food? You go to the so-called white man. Read.
And in thirst.
In thirst. You want water, pop, liquor. You must go to your enemy to get that. Read.
And in nakedness.
The clothes on your back. You must go to the enemy to get the clothes on the back. Read.
And in want of all things.
Driver's license, toilet paper, toothpaste. Rides on the buses that you're sitting there waiting to catch. You got to go to your enemy for these things.
Bring it out.
Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And he, that enemy, shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. That happened to us during the transatlantic slave trade. Read.
Until he have destroyed thee.
And now we are destroyed as a people. We don't understand how great we are. We now think we just niggas on the block. So that's how we act. We don't act like we're God's chosen people. We don't act like this world was made for us. We're just trying to get in where we can fit in and get what we can get. Get whatever they give us, whatever the enemies give us, that's what we take. And we think we got something because we got a little bit of money. We got on some $200 shoes, and we think that means something. We got the latest iPhone, and we balling. We got a nice car.
Bring it out.
But we live in the ghetto.
Bring it out.
I mean, what sense does that make? You're taking a $60,000 car to a Section 8 apartment. That don't make any sense at all.
Bring it out.
None. We are God's chosen people. We are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.